You really need to have this poster be your home or on the fence. Don't worry, I got you covered. Come out for the average poster giveaway day, and every fan gets one of their own. That's a great way to show you man's pride. Hey man, fans, we hope to see you there for Mavericks mascot t-shirt day. We're going to give that shirt to all fans of Phillies to show your man's pride. Don't forget, the varsity games are counted today. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, and the Mavericks president.
And tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. We might even see the debut of MP in this one. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Our game tonight featuring the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And that game against Houston, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. And it's Paul in at point. And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Exum in at small forward. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And Sohan gets it to go.
And this is what you like seeing. Sohan looking confident shooting from the mid-range.
Washington outside. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Over Gafford. Wembanyama, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Back to Doncic. Washington, a screen on Paul. And stolen by Paul. Here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
Coach knows that defending against Chris Paul can be maddening, especially for players. He's sending stress to his guys to not reach or stick their arms out, saying, quote, once you do that, Chris will rip through or create contact. Before you know it, you're in foul trouble. We've seen Paul do that many times before. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Chums, appreciate the report. That free throw good from Irving. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
That one's off.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Paul. Back to Sohan. The shot off that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Washington's got 5 points.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Sohan outside. Over to the wing. Inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again can't hit. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Doncic. Back to Exum. Washington outside. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by San Antonio. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. Sinks the tray.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Exum. Irving against Vassell. Gafford to screen. Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Now here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Now here's Exum. Johnson with the defensive effort.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gafford. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Paul. Wembanyama's got 6 points. Doncic with it. Washington outside. 3-pointer. And no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Gafford against Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw dropped for Johnson. But Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hot ball. Here we go. Time for rotation.
He's checked in for Dallas.
For your defense, room.
Mavericks on D. Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Sohan off the drive. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Sohan's got his second basket on the night. All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Here's Paul. The Mavs get their last shot to go. To the left wing. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Doncic passes to Washington. Irving against Vassell. Lively with a screen on Vassell. And it's Irving missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Marshall, he's checked in for Washington, and it's Grimes in for Irving. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Money. Jones, the pass to Money. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Collins a screen. Jones drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mavericks trail by 7. Thompson. Screen on Jones. Thompson outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Money. Collins a screen. Here's Money. Right side Barnes. Here's Money. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3 from Wembanyama. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
What a performance for Keldon Johnson. He's been the story for the San Antonio Spurs. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Money in at the shooting guard position. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Lively finds Irving. Here's Doncic, defended by Jones. Rejected by Barnes. And he's able to get it back. Well, San Antonio's shooting it well at 59%. Here's Money. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Barnes. Here's Money. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Outside Wembanyama. Takes the 3. Mavericks with a rebound. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Collins with a screen on Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Money. Back to Wembanyama. Over Thompson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, you can't teach the toughness that Thompson plays with. He simply refuses to back down.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Wembanyama screen. Jones from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Jones has got 5. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Marshall. Down low. Here's Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when
Substitution on the court.
Irving up top. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Thompson. Here's Marshall. Six to shoot. Now Irving. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Money. Defended by Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's a screen. Marshall passes to Lively. Irving with it. Shoots over Paul. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Money. Paul's got space. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Paul against Irving. Pass to Lively. Now Irving. Goes up. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Money. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Assist goes to
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Irving against Paul. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 13.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Sohan, right side. Rebounded by Marshall.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Back to Marshall.
I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Outside for Wembanyama. No good with the triple.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
First free throw is good.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Stolen by Thompson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far. Utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
The cell, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Paul. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Money. He's guarded by Irving. Shot clock at 5. Money. Pass to Sohan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And San Antonio making a change here. Collins checked in.
Number 22.
The clock runs out. head to halftime. Dallas on top, up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Spurs.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of
Checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Kyrie Irving. And San Antonio making a change here. Exum outside. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
his third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Luka Doncic is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas leading by 23. To the paint. Here's Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Paul.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Money, the pass to Jones. Pass to Money. Hey, puts up a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
15 foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Now Exum. Give him 8. Here's Doncic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Doncic has got 24.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Money. And here's Jones, guarded by Doncic. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. Vassell passes to Collins. Here's Money. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. In the third spot, the Spurs.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
Thompson a screen on Jones. Marshall passes to Thompson. Another one falls for Dallas.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Here's Money, defended by Thompson. Collins a screen to the middle. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist.
I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 26.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Dallas on top, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd.
We got some great looks. Great looks.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Zach Collins. Trey Jones is out there with Harrison Barnes. Oh! Power at home!
Oh, wow! There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Exum on the wing. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly, and I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Barnes passes to Money. The 3 from Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. He's got 19.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Irving against Jones. And Irving gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Jones, the pass to Money. Back to Jones. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D for San Antonio. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones.
Champagny, Chris Paul.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Now here's Thompson. Defense right on him. Lively finds Irving. Fires the three. Collins with the rebound.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Money misses. The ball's knocked loose. The shot no good. Nice D from Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Mavericks. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
And Dallas making a change here. Exum's checked